Hello, Rocky here with another knot video. This time I'll show you how to make a figure eight knot, a figure eight on a bight, and a Flemish bend. So the first thing to know is a bight is just a loop of rope, so this would be a bight. And to make a figure eight knot, all you do is you make a bight, and you take the free end, wrap it around the bight once, and poke it through the center. Pull it tight and you have a figure eight knot. Looks like an eight. So I'll do it one more time. You make a bight, wrap it around once, poke it back through, you have a figure eight knot. Similarly, to make a figure eight on a bight, make a big bight, make a smaller bight out of that bight, wrap the bight around the double bight once, poke it through the hole. Gets a little confusing, but it should look exactly like a figure eight, but with two ropes. And you know you've done it right if there's 5 sets of parallel strands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one doesn't look very nice. You can do something to dress it, which would just be to straighten out all the lines, but it's not too important right now. So I'll make another figure eight on a bight. So take it, wrap it around, poke it through. There's a figure eight on a bight. So this is the knot that you use for climbing. This will be going through the climber's harness, but if we make it this way, we're not able to actually loop this through the harness. So we have to do something called a Flemish bend, or a figure eight follow through. To do that, make a regular figure eight with a good sized tail. So make a bight, wrap it around once, poke it through. You should have a pretty large tail, about the length of one arm. You then take the free end and wrap it around whatever you want. Doesn't really matter, I'm not going to use anything right now. And you take the free end and you follow this rope back through the knot to make a figure eight on a bight. So you can see here, the rope goes through this loop, so I'm going to follow it. That's why it's called a follow through. And you pull it tight. So now this would be around a harness or whatever you want to hook to the figure eight. So you wrap around the front here, back up through here, around the back of the loop, down through this last loop, you have a Flemish bend, or figure eight follow through. And so that's how you're going to make the knot for a climber. It should look like that. And again, you can see that there's 5 pairs of parallel strands. That's how you know you did it right. So one more time. You make the figure eight, you loosen it up a bit, tie this through the harness, and follow this strand with the free end. Just like this. Making sure that you're following it exactly as it was made in the first place. And there's your figure eight follow through. We'll be going over all of these knots during staff training, but it's good to get some practice beforehand so you at least know what the knot should look like, how you should make a single figure eight knot at least. I'll also attach 2 chapters from the staff handbook in this email, and I encourage you all to read those as well.